Yo, what is going on, guys? We're back with another SnowRunner mod review, and today we're checking out the Suzuki Jimny. I think it's a typo, but it's a Suzuki Jimny. And it is right-hand drive, so it's a little different, both for the game and also just, it looks like a decent model. I will say off the bat, there's custom tires, they're pretty nice, and the bumper options are nice as well, so I'm actually excited to get into this, but as always, you know what to do, guys. Smash that thumbs up button and drop a sub on the channel. Let's jump into it. Alright, let's check out this Jimmy and get it all customized. I don't know if it's a mistake, but it says Jimny. But anyways, we got M13A, M15A, M18A. We're going to go with M18A. These are a little messed up, but you can still see them. So we're going to go with the Off-Road Scout. 6-inch lift, 6-inch towing. Let's go with the 6-inch lift. Tires. Alright, that is a custom tire. Let's see, we can go up to 39. So let's go with the 39s. Tripador. 24-volt extended. Diff lock engageable. Snorkel. Stainless steel. That looks pretty cool, so we're going to go with that. We're going to take the small roof rack. We're going to add the comp bumper and rims. We got some rim choices. Now we're going to make this one red. Yeah, we're going to make that red. And time to pull it out. So the interior isn't finished, but whatever. This is a kind of vehicle I honestly think I'd enjoy driving without the first-person view. And it has stock Scout sounds, but it doesn't sound bad at all. The steering is whoa. The steering is very responsive, and these have no grip on the snow and ice and everything. The diff lock is engageable in the lower gears. One thing I noticed right away about this that stood out was the ability to have the stainless steel exhaust or snorkel. Having a stainless steel snorkel, I think it's the first time I've seen that, and it's a little bit different than what we're used to for customization in the current SnowRunner mods and the current default trucks. And that is something I take a lot of interest to in the game. When something different comes out. We're going to pop it in a high here. It actually almost stalled, and it'll almost flip because the steering's almost too responsive. It seems really light in the back end of the vehicle. So high we're doing okay, but there just doesn't seem to be any weight in the front. I don't know if all the weight's in the back or what's going on, but I'm going to keep it in high as we go through this. It seems to be trekking through perfectly. Pop it back into automatic. The steering is just so responsive. Even the slightest adjustment just really holds it up. So I don't want to say this is a top-heavy truck, because it's really not, but with the steering being as responsive as it is, with the lift, it almost seems top-heavy in a lot of situations. Now we're going to pop it in a low here while we go through the Scout side of the torture test, and we're actually going to put on the diff lock. Give this the best chance possible going through this. So far, we made it into the torture test, no problem. Low plus gets you a little bit of spin, but you can still go just fine. And again, like I said, there just seems to be no weight in the back. And I don't know if that's why it's breezing through this or not, but most Scouts we haven't even been able to go through the middle part, and it's just cruising through this and knocking off the tree branches like it's nothing. I don't even think we're going to need to winch once. I'm calling that now. I think we're going to be able to pull through without winching. No problem at all. because we lost traction, we did end up actually, like, sliding into the deeper part of the mud pit. But here we are coming into the dirt now, and I don't see us having any issue now that we're back in the mud. And again, you can see the front end just kind of raise. It also looks like the drive shaft isn't attached to the differential. I'm going to try to zoom in and see if I could get a better view. Yeah, it's not linked properly. Huh. That is kind of interesting to see. I don't think it is anyways, but that is a little different, that is for sure. But so far, this seems promising. I would like to see a little weight added to the front, no matter what, because it just seems way too unstable, having virtually no weight in the front right now. And maybe there's no mass in that front bumper is kind of what I'm thinking. And the steering is also way too responsive, as you can tell here. But overall, it does seem like a decent mod. And it is something different. I love seeing different mods come into this community. Alright, let's see how we do through our little scout trail. Our biggest issue as we go through this is just not having any room. It's not even not having any room, it's also just how, like, not having room for how responsive this steering is. That is going to be our biggest issue. I can't tell where this license plate is from. I'm just cruising through this, and we're coming into the deep stuff now, so it is going to be real interesting to see how it handles going through the rest of it. And we made it, just like that. That was a breeze. Alright, so in closing, I'm going to say this mod is pretty solid, and I 10 out of 10 recommend you check it out. If you're watching this, whoever developed this mod, I do recommend adding some weight to the front. Maybe it's mass in the bumper, I'm not really sure, but it is definitely too light in the front. And the only other thing is, if you could actually make the steering just a little bit less responsive, that'd be a huge help, because with this lift and no weight in the front, how responsive the steering is ends up being a little bit unstable overall for the vehicle. But thanks so much for tuning in, guys. Don't forget to drop a like and sub, and we will catch you with the next one.